We need to talk, YouTube. Hey there, Cavagarians. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You probably are, because I have 72 subscribers. I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just being, I don't know what the right word is. I'm trying to be a smartass. Of course, if you're watching this, you're going to be new. Hello, welcome. My name is Cavagarist. Welcome to Cavagarian Life. This video is going to be really, really slow. So play it at 2 times, or I don't know, go watch something more engaging. Whatever suits you best. Like I'm not keeping you here, right? I just wanted to give a little bit of an update on where I've been and what my plans are. So as you may have known, I've uploaded a couple of videos over the past couple of months detailing like minimalism and like why I'm not a YouTuber, or why is it hard to be a YouTuber. And I mostly hold true to those values. It is very difficult being a YouTuber, and by no means do I classify myself as a content creator or a YouTuber. I mean, I guess I could say I'm a YouTuber since I'm uploading videos, but content creator, that's a bit of a stretch. It sounds more official. I really haven't been uploading videos here on this channel over the past couple months, but life circumstances have changed a lot, and my life has changed. And that's what I'm here to tell you. It's kind of weird thinking about it that I'm sitting here in my 1-bedroom apartment talking to my cell phone, right? But eventually I will edit this, cut it down, and maybe if I'm lucky, a dozen people will see it, right? There's someone walking past my window right now. I'm waiting for my dog to bark, but she's not. Okay, cool. Maybe a dozen people might see this, if that, and if they do, they probably won't make it to this part of the video because retention is difficult, and I'm not going for retention. I'm going for authenticity, genuine, just I'm being me. So that's what kind of brings me to my first point here. As I look over at my laptop with my notes, I literally have 4 lines for this video. So I just explained the first line was where I've been. The next line reads, the state of my mental and physical health. So this all started honestly back in December of 23, where my mental health started to decline, and I really couldn't figure out why. And I have been on this long road and path trying to figure out like what is really going on in my life. And I have, over the past almost 9 months here, well, 9 since December, so it's been 9 months, I have come to a few conclusions. I'll get to those here in a second. I still need to honestly lay more groundwork here. So mental health issues started in December. I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend in July. I'm so dyslexic. In January, so the very next month. And then about 3 months later, I actually end up quitting my job due to my mental health, and it's been literally out of control. And I think that's plenty of groundwork. I've come to a few conclusions in my life. Is one of the main ones is I've been playing the victim this entire time, like literally for years. I maybe not decades, but definitely years been playing the victim. I would always blame society and external things, not like a singular individual, but just like culture and general norms. I would tend to blame those, like, oh, I don't have a girlfriend because society deems X, Y, and Z, or oh, I don't have a job because the job market is crap, right? So like I would like generalize and kind of blame large groups of people. And I don't think I'm completely wrong. Like to some degree, like we do live in our society. We do have to follow our societal rules. Like to some degree that is true, but for the most part, like it's up to us as like individuals to take control of our lives, like to get a grip on what is going on and like just focus on what we want to do. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. So that kind of covers, well, it doesn't cover my mental health. I've been having a lot of anxiety. I'm pretty sure I've had a few anxiety attacks in the past couple months since I've been jobless. And it's not fun, and it really forces me to take a look not only at my mental health but also my physical health. And I think part of my anxiety comes from my physical health. I as of this year, I was diagnosed with hypertension. For medical people out there, or non-medical people out there, that's high blood pressure, and it's really given me a lot of anxiety. I know I'm being so dramatic when I say this, but it literally makes me feel like my heart is just gonna stop beating in any second now, and I'm just gonna fall over and die. Like, I know that's insane to think and to say. Holy smokes! But it's really gotten me on this health train, I guess, so to speak. So, and I know, like, logically that's not gonna happen. I'm young, I'm healthy, right? I live in America where healthcare is expensive, but we live the longest here, right? Because we do have healthcare, right? Unlike a third world country or something. Anyways, so it's been really hard on me, especially this past month in August. I mean, it's my birthday month. My birthday months historically have been really, really bad. Like, just all throughout my life. Like, August is generally not a good month for me. So I guess with all that being said, I really just been generally taking charge in my life. And if I want something to happen, it is up to me to make that happen. It's not up to my dog. It's not up to Sydney walking down the street, right? Who the fuck is Sydney? It's up to me, right? I carry the power, right? And yeah, they're like societal influences do just that. They only influence you, right? They don't control you. They aren't you. They kind of keep you down, so to speak. So let me look at my notes again, make sure I've said everything I wanted to say thus far. So yeah, the state of my mental health and physical health. Okay, my next line reads, why am I doing YouTube? My lifelong dream, ever since I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old in 1996, so it's really been that long. I came across this game called Dragon Warrior Monsters for Game Boy Color. Up until then, I hated video games. I didn't like them at all because, to me, I associated video games with playing with my older brothers. And my older brothers, they were older, they were smarter, right? They would always beat me at video games, whether it was Mario, Duck Hunt, or I don't know, Castlevania. I'm trying to think of games for the Nintendo. But it was a bad experience for me, because my brothers would just be so much better than I, and I hated it. So I finally got my own Game Boy Color when I was 6 years old, and I played a video game for my first time, and it was called Dragon Warrior Monsters. And ever since then, I have been hooked on video games, right? I think they're the best. I've been gaming since I was 6. I'm now 34. I'm never going to stop playing video games. But with that being said, I promise you, I'm getting to the YouTube part. I bear with me here. The point here is I wanted to know who made this video game and why did they make it and how did they make it. And me being a small child, I didn't know I was talking about being a software engineer. And as I got older, of course, I got less naive and more knowledgeable about the world we live in. And I figured there is honestly only two paths to making money with video games incorporated in my life. That's either making them or playing them. Well, now those are the two paths, should I say. back then I had no idea that eventually society would deem it normal to play video games for a living. Um, I guess outside of like QA testing or something like that. Anyways, but it eventually came true in the mid 2010s. You know, Twitch came along, YouTube came along, and it became viable to play video games for a living. I just kind of missed that train so very hard. I have a mild amount of regret because I was outside of that bandwagon, I guess, so to speak, for the longest time. Like, I watched Justin TV religiously before it switched over to Twitch, and I actually broadcasted a few times on Justin TV. And when I say a few times, I actually mean several times. I had like average concurrent viewers of like 10, and like this is, holy moly, when was this? This was 2010, I think. Justin TV. Having people watch you in that day and age was so absurd, like peeking into people's personal lives. Same thing with YouTube. I had been watching YouTube religiously pretty much since its inception. Like, I've known and I've dabbled in watching YouTube since about 2007, 2008. So like I know 2000 what YouTube came along in like 2005 or 2006 or something like that. And then I didn't really get ingrained until about 2012, but I've been watching YouTube religious since 2012. It's my main form of entertainment, right? I'm not going to quit watching YouTube. And so I sit here before you today talking to you in this probably now 10-minute long video, but who cares? Sit here before you because I am not going to play the victim anymore. I am going to take control of my life. I am going to get to a point, and I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get to a point to where I can play video games for a living, right? I want to be, I'm going to name some Apex creators here, but I want to be, the gaming merchant or his Watson or, even Shroud. Like, of course, I don't have the skill, but my point here is they play video games for a living, right? It's their job. And I want to get to that point. So, with that being said, I have made a second YouTube channel, and I'm not going to promote it to you at all. I'm not going to link it. I am not going to shout it out. I just want you to be aware that I have a gaming channel, and I'm going to start producing gaming content so I can be paid to play video games. And that's pretty much all I'm doing in my life right now. So my commitment to y'all is to upload one video a month on this channel. This will be my August video. I already have a video planned for next month. It actually is this chair I'm sitting in right now, this Final Fantasy 14 themed Secret Lab Titan Evo chair that I just got. It's my first gaming chair ever. It's great. You'll see that next month, and that I already recorded me unboxing it and putting it together, the whole shebang. But that's next month. For my gaming channel, I'm gonna upload one long form video a week. Maybe if things are bad, maybe every other week. But like you'll see an every other week situation, like every 6 months or something like that. Like I am on it. One long form video every week, 2 to 5 shorts a week, roughly. And that's my commitment. Like, I'm doing it. I'm going to go full force. And thank you for being here along for this journey. Okay, so that was the fourth line in my notes, my future and commitment plans. So that's kind of been my overview and where I've been. I don't know if I mentioned it, but on this channel, it's just going to be me personally and things I want to talk about and things I want to do, and like not for the algorithm. And then my gaming channel is kind of going to be for the algorithm, right? I'm going to produce videos and I'm going to try to get caught up in the YouTube algorithm so I can get promoted. So if you're the one living soul that made it to the end of this video, first of all, congratulations. There's actually a giveaway. If you DM me on Discord, I will send you a $20 Amazon gift card. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to comment. Just DM me, the first person, right? But you're the one soul who made it. Holy. There is a keyword though. The keyword is going to be box. BOX. So just message me that on Discord. Don't comment it. I've had people try to comment it before. It doesn't work. You have to send me a DM on Discord. My Discord will be in the description, of course. Since you did make it to the end of the video, if you want to, like, subscribe, comment, or dislike. And if you do dislike, leave a comment. Tell me how I can do better. Or send me a DM on Discord. Like, just let me be a better version of myself. Because I am now empowering myself. Holy smokes, what are words? Anyways, that's gonna be it. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.